What's up guys, this is Bionic and welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. The next one in this series is going to be my build for Skullcrusher. Now he's my only counterattack champion and is very good for obvious reasons. I am going to show you guys where I use him, how I built him, or basically what kind of gear I have on him. It's by no means the best build, but it works for what I'm doing with him, so hopefully you guys will benefit from seeing it. He has very few books needed to increase his skills, but he's obviously there for the ally protection and the counterattack or team counterattack, which is a very hard to get buff, probably the best buff in the game. And the ally protection with the unkillable is also very good. Some say perhaps even better than the legendary versions like Valkyrie or Martyr. But yeah, so we're gonna jump right in, and before I do so, basically where do I use him? Obviously it's on the clan boss. I recently had a video with Hell Hades where we tried to tune them for Ultra Nightmare, but I do like a good decrease attack A1 champion, which means that I'm still not ready for Ultra Nightmare. So anyway, let's go right into the gear. So obviously Skullcrusher for the clan boss is going to be built with a lifesteal set. I was able to fit it also with a defense set, and then obviously some speed boots to have the right speed tuning for him. As a counterattack champion, you want him to go last in your team. That's usually how it works. So we'll go over each of the pieces real quick. You'll see that basically all the substats, you are definitely going to aim for defense percent, which is probably the most important. You want him to be at least at 4,000 defense, if not 4,500, if not 5,000 defense, if you can make that work. But you might get some diminishing returns at that point. So like I said, aim for about 4,000, and then of course some life, and then if you can boost his offensive stats with crit rate and crit damage to get more damage out of him, then that will be perfect. So again, here with some defense percent, HP percent, crit rate, this is a good helm. And then we've got a defense shield sorry, with defense percent, a little bit of speed, defense percent gloves with some speed, crit rate, HP, defense percent chest, of course, with some more crit rate. Accuracy, not that important on this champion. We don't really care about his debuff. In fact, you kind of do not want his debuff to land on the clan boss because it will take up a slot for the debuffs. Okay, and then next we have speed boots with more crit rate and defense percent. Then we've got a flat defense ring with defense percent as much as possible. Attack is completely useless on him. HP percent is all right. We've got a flat defense amulet with some crit damage. No accuracy once again here, which is good. Resistance, you also don't exactly care that much. He's got a passive that will clear the debuffs, or at least one debuff every turn. But then again, like I said, against a clan boss, resistance is usually pretty useless. Then we've got a HP banner. This would be perhaps better as a defense banner, but this is all I had. It has a 10 speed on it as well as defense percent. So overall it gave me the best possible stats. As you can see, I don't have a ton of accessories or jewelry, sorry. And then as for his total stats, we're sitting at almost 4,200 HP, 4,400, almost 4,500 defense. We've got 171 speed, exactly what we need for the Nightmare clan boss. Hell Hades also presented that you can actually try the Ultra Nightmare with this kind of speed tuning. You just have to wait for the first 3 turns of the clan boss before you actually set the counter attack. But still, without the decreased attack, a 1 champion, it just didn't work. And then we've got some crit rate. This could be higher, and then some crit damage. And like I said, accuracy and resistance, not that important. This is a champion that I maxed out all his skills. Obviously, it's so easy. He's probably one of the easiest champions to max out in terms of books in the entire game, so definitely worth it. You can try for just his A2 until you get the cooldown reduction, and then the A1 perhaps eventually when you have the extra books lying around. And here's the passive that I talked about, which will clear all debuffs, by 1 turn. Decrease the duration of all debuffs by 1 turn, sorry, at the start of each turn, okay? So this is very good when he gets the stun from the clan boss, then he's going to clear it, and he's able to go into a counterattack or an attack and heal himself up. As for the Masteries, this is probably a very typical offense-defense build, Masteries wise for basically the clan boss. You definitely want to have Life Drinker, you want to have War Master, And you also want definitely this skill here where you have a chance to counterattack when one of your champions gets the stun from the clan boss. Okay, so nothing new here. You guys have probably seen this many times now. Like I said, it is basically the standard. Let's move on to the Great Hall bonuses. So he is a force champion. He is benefiting from my accuracy buff, but like I said, it's not really important for him. We've also got 5 points into defense. This could be higher, so obviously his stats would go up by a little bit. Attack is completely useless. HP eventually could go up as well, but it's not something I'm working on that much. As you can see, I'm since yesterday or the day before that I did another build video, I'm trying to get everything up to 5, okay? And right now I'm kind of working on resist, as I think it will benefit my arena champions a little bit more. I am still in platinum. I'm kind of just always back and forth between low platinum, really low platinum, and gold tier 4. I don't think I would maintain platinum for an entire week, and I usually only am in platinum at the end of the day, okay, not when I start. Like I go to bed and then I wake up and I'm usually a couple hundred points, or at least 100 points basically behind platinum arena, and then I use up all my tokens. I'm able to catch up, but still you have to factor this in if you want to compare his stats, my stats basically, with your stats. Okay, so again, that's going to be it, guys. A quick build overview, or guide rather, of my Skullcrusher. And again, you have to look at my account in its entirety and how I use all of my champions. So this, like I said in the beginning, by no means the best gear possible. His stats are not that great, but it's allowing me to do Nightmare, and typically a 2-key Nightmare. On the bad days, it's still a 3-key, but hey, it is what it is. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later.